How you doing? How was your Christmas? Did you get to be with family? Were you alone? Did you get to see everybody you wanted to see? Or was somebody not there? Did you have a Christmas at a church or did you have it at your house? It's all different. One's not worse or better than the other, it's just different. Mine was okay. We got through. And I got to see my family that's here. I was thinking about a couple years ago, we had a different pastor. And he brought in a new concept for Christmas. And I had never really heard of it, except in a song that had nothing to do with it. And he called it Blue Christmas. So I kind of looked it up and I thought, what is it? So Blue Christmas is a service that some churches might do on the winter solstice, the day that we have the shortest amount of light hours, meaning the shortest day of the year. And it's a service that is not so much in celebration, but more in recognition of how people are feeling. Meaning, Christmas, for some people, and we all know this, is hard. It's tough to be celebratory when you're missing someone or angry at something. And this particular service is to help you through those feelings. I didn't really know a whole lot about it. And at the time, I kind of understood, but not the way I do now. And so rather than having a service and doing that, I thought maybe I would just talk about it a little bit, about how this holiday affected us. So there's this whole dynamic of wanting to be with the rest of our family, wanting to know that Scarlett has the best Christmas, but missing Carl, and a little anger that she couldn't be here for the first Christmas that Scarlett really understood that she could open presents. So during the time that we had Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, it was good. We were good. But you can't get away with that. You have to feel the feelings. They're going to come. So we feel the feelings this week. A little bit. Blue Christmas is about feeling the feelings. God, I don't know if this makes any sense. This is what I know. I know that Christmas can be happy and it can be sad. I know that when you are around people who have not been through what you're through, you try to make it so that you're not crying. And even when you're with your family, you try to make it that you're not crying, that it's a happy time. So today, you can cry and miss them. I looked it up, because that's what I do. Making room for sadness, grief, and loss is not a new concept. It's kind of what Advent's about. We're waiting so that Jesus can come so we don't have to feel this sad anymore. But in the meantime, we do it because we love the people that we're missing. And it's a way of honoring them. When I looked it up in the Bible, these are the Bible verses that they talk about when they do a Blue Christmas service. Lamentations, chapter 3. I am a man who has seen the suffering that comes from the rod of the Lord's anger. He led me into darkness, not light. He turned his hand against me again and again all day long. That's sometimes what we're feeling, right? Why did you do this to us? But then you continue. Lord, remember my suffering and how I have no home. Remember the misery and the suffering. I remember them well. I'm very sad, but I have hope when I think of this. The Lord's love never ends. His mercies never stop. They are new every morning. Lord, your loyalty is great. And I say to myself, the Lord is what I have left. So I have hope. The Lord is good to those who put their hope in him. He is good to those who look to him for help. Maybe the Lord did not cause this. We've talked about that. Maybe what we need to know is that God didn't cause this to happen, but he's trying to get us through it, even though sometimes I fight him. Matthew 11:28-30, come to me, all of you who are tired and have heavy loads. I will give you rest. Accept my work and learn from me. I am gentle and humble in spirit, and you will find rest for your souls. The load I give you to carry is not heavy. The Lord's going to be there. God's going to be there for us. Not always. Not in the way we want. I guess in the way that works. I don't know. All I know is if you're feeling sad, you're angry, or grieving, it's okay. It's okay. It's going to happen. So you feel it. And then maybe pray a little bit if you can. But if you can't, I get it. Just get through the day. And take the love where you have it. From your family and your friends. The people that you haven't seen in a while. Get that love going. You're not going to get away with not feeling the pain. What you are going to do is get through the day. You can get through Christmas Eve. You got through Christmas Day. Now, when it's quiet and you're walking to work or you're in the car by yourself or nobody's home, you scream a little bit. You cry a lot. And you remember. And God's right there and he's going, go for it. You got to get those feelings out. That's what Blue Christmas was for. That's what gives us this couple of days that we get between Christmas and New Year's to feel that pain, feel those feelings. Gives you a little bit of quiet time before the world starts turning again and you start doing what you need to do every day. Losing a loved one, going through a bad time, it's tough. It doesn't end. I don't want it to end. The longer it lasts, the longer she's with us. I also want to survive. I don't want to make my other child and my other kids and Kenny to have to go through this again. I want to be able to see Carl, but I also want everybody there. Which all that means is that when it's time, then we can be together. I don't know if I'm babbling. And if I am, I apologize. If you're feeling what I'm feeling, then just know. You got to feel the feelings. And then you go back to normal, where you feel the feelings once in a while or more often. You know it's okay. I don't know. I just know I enjoyed Christmas. I got to be with my kids, my husband, my mom. I get to be with my dad, my brothers, and my granddaughter. And now, when I'm alone and walking or in the car, I can feel the pain that I didn't have to feel before, because it's a good place and a good time to be able to do that. You got to feel those rough times, but God gave it to me in a place where I don't have to make somebody else sad. So if you're feeling the feelings, God bless you. Go for it. If you're worried about feeling those feelings, find a quiet place where you're alone and yell. That seems to help. Yelling seems to help. And if you're just feeling the fun, but it's a little bit of a letdown because it's over, I got you on that one too. Just feel it. And know that the world is going to go back to normal, little bit, the new normal, and your routine's going to come back in. I really hope this made some sense. If it didn't, give me a call and I'll try to tell you what I was trying to say. I love you. I miss you a lot. But we'll be together soon. Get through the next couple days and have a good week.